Bucket or brick?
Bucket or brick.
Presented by Jack in the Box. I'm not happy.
Maybe you got the cough from someone else.
Bucket or brick? Geeter gave me his what?
Maybe you got the cough somewhere else.
You were on
You're
a
the
plane.
only person I know that's had a cough for 97
You're traveling
days.
all over.
Allie, did you wear a mask every minute you were away from us?
No, do you guys wear masks?
No, I'm just asking.
Just asking.
No, there's only one person in this room right now that has had a cough for the last 18 weeks.
First of all,
has been
4
like
weeks
the
and
whole
4
season.
days.
Eating
It
Maduka
barely
honey.
exists anymore. It's 4 weeks and 4 days. It's 32 days in right now.
And you want to
barely
sit there
around.
and laugh when I can't get a word out because I've got your cough. Thank you.
No, I just thought this one was. It was.
It's not funny. I wanted to hack in the microphone, but I had better.
You did well.
All right.
It's hard here because we
Austin
don't
Reeves.
have a cough button. Little known fact, when we're at the desk for our shows, there's a little cough button you can push. It cuts off your microphone temporarily.
Yeah.
There's no cough button with these. So you got to push the mic away.
A turd.
Or, you know.
By the way, he had a cough for a while.
Yeah.
Hello, this guy.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe he started the whole chain of command.
Yeah, like 2 months ago.
I don't know. All I know is that you've had it and now I got it, and I'm not sure how, and it pisses me off.
Brick.
All right. Austin Reeves has played in all 77 games
Brick.
this season. Bucket or brick? Austin Reeves will play in all 82 games.
bucket.
Last Laker to do it was
Derek Fisher.
KCP
Okay, sorry.
Wow.
I was just thinking.
in 2017-2018.
Oh, of course it was KCP. I got
Derek
I got
Fisher
a
was
bucket.
still in the league that year, though.
I got a bucket.
I believe, right?
Yeah, right? At this point, he's going to do it. Yeah.
Well, why would he not
Hell
do
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Every game's going to matter. And I just think if he gets to 80 games and say we already know what spot we're going to be in, he still wants to finish
Oh,
with
yeah,
82.
for sure. Even if it's like I'll play the first half, like it's a
Yeah.
preseason game.
He's going to play it.
If the last game or two doesn't
Done
matter.
deal.
Yeah, he's in.
This is a big if, but if the Lakers make it out of the play-in, bucket or brick, the only first-round matchup that scares you is the Denver Nuggets.
Huge bucket. Huge bucket. Absolutely.
Let's not admit that we're
I'm
scared.
going to give another bucket. 7 other teams will be in the playoffs. None of them scare me. Nuggets have won 8 in a row against the Lakers. That team's a juggernaut. That team is. Gil, you're on the fence.
No,
I bucketed it twice.
I love the way you bucketed it, so it convinced me. I thought you're right. I mean, the way you put it is, I don't even know if I need to add to it. 7 other teams you would be happy to play because you're not
6 of
playing
them.
Denver.
Yeah.
6, sorry.
Yep.
Sign me
Yeah,
up. It
7
doesn't
others-
mean you're gonna lock. It's a lock to beat them. No, but I'm just
Right.
I like those matchups better. I'm with Brez.
For sure.
Raisin
next
waffles
one,
suck. I'm with Brez on all that stuff.
Next one, we're going to start with some sound from Doc Rivers, who talked about the Bucks' struggles. You know what?
I just thought that's
you
the
were going to
sound.
have a cough until next fall. If you can.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Thank
Here
you.
it is.
Next one, we'll
back.
start with some sound from Doc
Allie
Rivers,
just
who
cursed
talked
you.
about the Bucks' struggles on the road recently.
You know, it's funny. I've actually been sitting back and watching everything. Not just our players, but our travel crew, everything. And I've made a lot of notes. I will say that. I won't share that. But we don't bring the necessary professionalism, seriousness on the road. And that's something that we can fix. That's something we're going to have to fix.
Do you feel like that just gets cleaned up in the playoffs? Like, have you seen that in the past? That
Yeah, I'm not concerned. Yeah, the playoffs are a new beast, but I'm looking at it for the long run too. I mean, it's not just for now. Like, we got to be a better road team, and if we're not, we're doing something wrong. You know, as a coaching staff, we have to figure out what we need to do different as far as practices and training. As a travel staff, not talking players. We may have to do something different there too, because something's missing, and everybody seems happy, you know, but except for me.
Wow.
That was something.
Wow.
Bucket or brick? The Buck stops with Doc Rivers. He threw the bus driver under.
Doesn't
I don't even know what to do with this.
I don't know
It's
either. I want
amazing.
to talk about it.
All right, they've lost to Memphis
about it.
and Washington. So these are bad signs with a week and a half left in the regular season. I can sense his angst. I mean, look, the guy just got the job like 10 minutes ago. How upset can he be?
15 and 15.
What's that?
They're 15 and 15.
Wow.
Okay, you know what it sounds like to me, Brez?
Wow.
He sounds like a guy that is allowed to say whatever he wants, like Charles Barkley on TNT. Like,
Yeah.
he sounds like a guy that, like, I'll take this job or not. If you don't want me to be back next year, I don't care. I'm going to tell you how I feel. that was interesting. He basically was throwing everyone under the bus. He was sending a message, and I think people are scared for their jobs because I think even the bus driver thinks he's getting fired.
And even the guy that fills up the Gatorade. Could you imagine filling up Gatorade wrong under someone's eyes?
Take some
hard to
accountability,
do.
Doc. What about you?
That's hard to do. And I know some people in that franchise, they've loved the Doc experience. Like they love him. But the wins and losses just are not 15-15, Geet. That's unbelievable. Yeah.
He kind of like.
I mean, they might have a different opinion after that
went away from blaming
soundbite,
the players though and blamed basically everyone else.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Bucket or brick? Is Doc Rivers the problem?
No.
That's
a brick.
I'll brick that. Yeah, he's not the problem, but he's. I mean, they're not winning a lot of games.
It's a pretty good team,
But
too.
it's a team thing. Mm-hmm. Doesn't just fall on Doc.
Looks good on paper when you make all these trades.
He's not the one that traded Drew Holiday away.
Right. Yeah. No, these dream teams look great on paper.
Traded your best defender.
Yeah.
What do you think was going to happen? Broseph.
Bucket or brick? Women's Final Four has more star power than the men's Final Four.
Absolute bucket. Plus, the ratings have been through the roof. Did I read that the ratings for the Iowa LSU game, an Elite Eight game, did better than like some of the World Series games, some of the NBA Finals games last year? Yeah. I mean, it's the ratings are unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
There's some stars for sure.
Yeah.
I wish Juju was still playing.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think
And LSU.
I was super fired up on that Elite Eight night.
It was great.
I think South Carolina is the best team, right? Isn't that what everyone says? That would be, I think, if they were to play, and I was on the other side of the bracket.
Yep.
Right. So if they were to meet, I think that would be a huge number again. I didn't think Iowa was that good, and because they haven't impressed me too much, and I thought Caitlin carried them, but the role players played awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was a fun game because when you watched them get their butts kicked last year against LSU, you thought the same thing might happen. I didn't even know if they'd get to that LSU game.
Right.
I was kind of pulling for UCLA to get by LSU, but I did want to see that matchup. So I don't know if
It's hard.
star power. Yeah, I mean, I guess Caitlin's biggest star right now in college basketball. So,
Guys, can I tell you? First of all, I can name more players and coaches from the women's Final Four.
Zach Edey.
I mean,
You can?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Zach Edey might be the only player, and Burns for North Carolina State. Who are the other teams?
Bama's got some good
UConn
guys.
and Alabama.
I can't name a UConn guy. And I know they're the best team in the country. I don't watch a lot of college hoops.
That team is unreal.
Yeah. And who's the guy that James likes from Alabama?
Can you name more than Caitlin Clark?
I can name two coaches, Don Staley
There
and
you go.
Gino.
Yeah, there you go.
In fact, Allie, you're going to
But
love
how
this.
many times has Gino been there? Come on.
You know, should we call him? I actually have Gino's phone number.
No way, really?
Yeah. There it is.
Want
What
to
does that say,
FaceTime
Allie?
him?
You should call him.
Did you do an article on him once?
I dare you to just call him to see if the number still works.
This is so funny. I covered the 2012 Olympics in London for the LA Times. I was doing men's and
He was
women's
coach.
U.S. basketball. He was
Yeah.
the coach. So I went up to him at media day for the women's basketball. I said, hey, I'm with the LA Times. He's like, oh, cool. We talked for like 5-10 minutes off to the side. He's like, take my phone number. Never had to call him. Never.
Call him right now.
Can you imagine?
What do you have to lose? Call him.
Hey, man, we met 12 years ago
Hey,
in
man, I'm on
London.
a podcast right now.
What's the bet that he still has the same number? I dare you to call him. This has been over a decade. You could literally, if he
let's
picks
see.
up, you should just
Let's see.
hang up.
All right,
Butt dial.
We're gonna call Gino. It's an 860 number.
Just be like, good luck, Gino. Gino hasn't set up his voicemail box.
Gino hasn't set
Gino
up his
gave you a
voicemail.
fake number.
Goodbye. Yeah, either that or it was 12 years ago. We don't know.
Yeah.
Wasn't that fun?
That was fun. It was a good idea.
You're welcome.
Prez was a little nervous. he
Gino,
was
give me
gonna
your new
answer.
number. Just kidding. I haven't seen the guy in 12 years.
Are you guys dialed in? Are you going to watch all the games?
Yeah.
I actually just got my brother tickets to the women's Final Four. He is stoked because it's in Cleveland.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you're going to be down at the arena on Saturday.
I will be down at the arena on Saturday.
So what time do you think that game ends? 3?
12:30, 2:33.
So our post-game show is going to be right smack dab
The first game, right?
in the middle of the first game, yeah.
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 Is Rob going?
Oh,
He told me he was not going.
Last
but
I heard
didn't know
no,
if that changed.
but how could he not go? They've never been.
Oh wait, Rob's supposed to be here on Saturday.
Oh.
No chance.
Well,
No
he can do
chance
what I
there.
did 10 years ago. You wait till your team's in the finals. I waited till Wisconsin got to the finals. I flew out for that game.
But I mean, he's going to be watching that game.
Yeah.
Is it second game or first?
If they're in the finals, he's got to get out there on Monday. He just has to.
I told you, my brother was waiting his whole life. San Diego State made it last year. He went to the
And he
Final
went.
Four.
I
He was
remember
there
that.
for that shot.
Yeah, that was a
Butler
big
did
deal.
it.
Yeah. It It's a big deal.
Bonus, bucket or brick.
Yeah.
Bucket or brick. Geeter gave me his cough.
Brick?
I'll go bucket.
Brick?
I'll go.
I don't think I did.
Yes, you did,
I don't
sir.
think I did. I'm going to blame it on your lifestyle. You
did do a lot of traveling.
Went out. You went traveled. You're
No one
busy.
needs to know my business.
I'm just saying you're traveling.
Weren't you in Vegas for like
You will
4 or
not be
5
getting
days?
any more
I'm
pictures,
just
text
saying
messages, phone calls on my.
You traveled.
Wait.
If I would have went to the movie with you and Karina, then maybe. But I didn't go that day because I was coughing.
Plus, Jason was in Vegas for like 4 or 5 days. Maybe Jason.
Just kidding. Do you have plans after this? Why are you dressed up in a flannel? I meant to ask you that before the bucket.
Are you going to
I
Waffle
don't
House?
cough until you make me laugh. What is wrong?
Brett, where do you think the cough came from? Yep, told you.
Appreciate Brett weighing in there.
Brian's got the Maduka honey ready.
Yeah.
Nacho's like,
By
just
the
get
way,
these
James
lunatics out
brought
of here.
me that Maduka honey, and I've gone through the whole thing. That's like a $70 bottle.
It's
of
pricey,
honey.
right?
Does
Yeah.
it just like soothe?
Nacho, get yourself some Maduka honey. There's a little left, buddy.
It's like
down your
$5 a
throat?
spoonful.
By the way, I'm just continuing this podcast, so you have to stay here because of what you
noticed
said
that.
at the start.
I have huge plans.
Okay, I'm done.
Now I have a
Thanks to you
7
for
o'clock
listening
dinner tonight. It was Luca's birthday last week.
Shout out, Luca.
And
Happy birthday.
half the family was gone. They were at a volleyball tournament in Las Vegas, so we're going to do just a little dinner at Nick's tonight.
Nice.
I thought you were going to say Raising Cane's.
That's so funny. That's what she said, and Jess was like,
Waffles.
"We're not doing dinner at Raising Cane's. Let's go.
Can you even eat in there, or is it just drive-through? I've never been.
Ish.
You can,
You can, but
yeah.
yeah,
You know what you do? A little mobile order, Brez. You go right in. It's always ready. You pick it up and you get out.
the one right around the corner.
Yeah,
Is
when you
she
want to.
going to have butter cake with a candle?
Got
She
you
probably
butter
will have
cake.
butter cake. Yeah.
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 Coup de
God, that sounds good.
Coup de thé. Coup de thé. You know what that is?
No, it sounds like something I shouldn't say out
It's
loud.
like a veggie dish that I had to order one time, and I ordered it during a commercial between the E block and the F block of a non-game night show, and everybody in the control room heard me talking to True Food because I was ordering for the family a coup de thé.
A coup de thé?
Yeah,
What is that?
it's like a veggie. It's like a veggie platter.
It sounds like some kind of platter.
Yeah.
All right.
Allie, you missed James choking on almonds in the F block in the postgame show the other night. Yeah.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
He said, Geet, you came to me. I was choking on some almonds over
By
here.
the way, like, I feel like I've done that to him a few times. I don't, it's like, I didn't know he's like eating
I
almonds
saw
while
him
I'm
chewing.
talking.
I saw him chewing. I'm like, uh-oh. Where's this
I don't know.
going?
You kind of got to know.
Big Game walked in yesterday, and then we're going to wrap
So
this up.
I feel bad.
Big Game
Almonds are
walked into
tough,
the
too.
studio yesterday, and he goes, Al, what's up with the
What's up with the hair?
What?
He goes, I think he was trying to give me a compliment because
But it
he
didn't come out
said
that
it
way.
didn't come out that way. He goes, what's up with the hair?
Your hair was doing something yesterday, wasn't it?
I'm like,
Wait, how was it longer yesterday?
It wasn't.
100%.
No, you're
ask
just a man, and
anybody.
you just decided to start paying attention.
So false.
So true.
false.
All you men know it.
Apologize.
Thanks to you for listening to my
Apologize
TED Talk
for this podcast.
and the Lakeshow podcast, presented by Jack in the Box.